It might sound surprising, but we could be witnessing the downfall of Kylian Mbappe at Real Madrid. While he's delivered fantastic performances in the Champions League and for France, including their World Cup victory, his recent form at Madrid has raised questions. 2 massive games, 2 missed penalties, and a number of missed chances week after week. Mbappe's performances have been far from the high standards expected of him. Let's talk about the game against Atletico Madrid, where Madrid desperately needed a win. A victory would have brought them within a point of Barcelona with the game in hand. The stakes were high, yet when Madrid had a perfect opportunity to equalize, Mbappe missed a penalty. At this point, fans probably would have preferred anyone else taking the shot. So, what's going wrong for Mbappe and Madrid? Just a few seasons ago, Mbappe was the undisputed king of football. He was lighting up the World Cup, scoring a hat-trick in the final, securing his place as a future superstar. His time at PSG saw him break records, becoming the club's all-time top scorer by 2024 with 255 goals in 305 appearances. Given these achievements, it was no surprise that Real Madrid came knocking. After a lengthy saga, Mbappe finally signed with Madrid, much to the excitement of fans and the media. However, things haven't gone according to plan. When Mbappe signed on a free transfer, expectations were through the roof. This was supposed to elevate Madrid's attack to new heights, with him playing alongside Vinicius Jr., one of the world's best players right now, along with Rodrigo and Jude Bellingham, the MVP from last season. The setup seemed perfect, but the reality has been far different. After a decent start, scoring in the Super Cup final and performing reasonably well against Mallorca, his form quickly plummeted. His performances against teams like Valladolid and Las Palmas were lackluster, and he struggled to make an impact in what should have been routine games for a $200 million player. There was a brief moment when it seemed Mbappe had returned to form, scoring 2 goals against Real Betis, including a brilliant movement goal. He continued this momentum with 4 goals in 4 consecutive games. But his overall tally for the season stands at just 10 goals in 20 games, a far cry from his incredible PSG numbers. Worse, many of those goals are from penalties, indicating a worrying trend where Mbappe can't seem to score from open play anymore. This is baffling when you consider that last season at PSG, he shared the European Golden Boot with 52 goals. The expectation at Madrid was for him to hit the ground running, but that hasn't happened. One possible explanation for his struggles could be his position. Mbappe has always excelled as a left winger, a role that Madrid already has filled by Vinicius Jr., whose performances have been outstanding. It was never going to be easy for Mbappe to replace Vinicius on the left wing, so Madrid pushed him into the number 9 role. This experiment has not worked out, as evidenced by a particularly frustrating El Clasico, where Mbappe was caught offside 8 times. For a player of his speed and caliber, getting caught offside that many times suggests he's not fully aware of his positioning. Simply put, the number 9 role doesn't suit him. And then there's his finishing. Mbappe has missed a number of clear-cut chances, including one of the worst misses against Girona, which made fans question his confidence in front of goal. In another match against Liverpool, he missed a penalty, and even when he was finally given the chance to play on his preferred left wing, he failed to impress. He couldn't get past defenders like Connor Bradley, who was playing due to an injury to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Even though the entire team struggled in that match, Mbappe's lackluster performance stood out. To make matters worse, Vinicius Jr., who has been Madrid's standout performer this season, continues to deliver where Mbappe has faltered. The Brazilian's consistency has shown that Madrid's attack thrives more through him than through Mbappe, and that has led to speculation that Vinicius is out to prove he's the real deal, not Mbappe. This dynamic has only added more pressure on Mbappe to perform, especially after such a long transfer saga. Additionally, Madrid's formation has changed since Mbappe's arrival. The tactical adjustments, especially with the inclusion of Jude Bellingham in midfield, have led to changes in how Madrid plays. Bellingham, while still doing well, hasn't been as prolific in terms of goals this season, which has led to frustration among fans. The burden is now on Mbappe to step up and contribute the goals that Madrid so desperately need. While some of the blame lies with Mbappe, the whole team setup has been affected by his arrival. Madrid fans expected him to hit the ground running, and his inability to adapt quickly to the intensity and physicality of La Liga has been a point of criticism. Even the best players need time to adjust, and Mbappe is no exception. The pressure on him has been immense, and the media spotlight has only increased the scrutiny. Moreover, his national team performances with France have also been underwhelming, further adding to his struggles. Reports of him skipping international games to focus on the Ballon d'Or race have only fueled controversy and drama around him. In conclusion, the situation at Madrid is far from ideal for Mbappe. He's facing both personal and team struggles, and something needs to change. The next few months will be crucial in determining if he can rise to the challenge and justify his superstar status at Madrid, or if the pressure will get the best of him. It's clear that both Mbappe and Real Madrid have to take a step back and figure out how to move forward. Time will tell if he can silence the doubters and prove his worth at the Bernabeu.